Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It is Rachel here. I'm showing you this cute little quick, easy, no pink Valentine's Day glam. I love Valentine's Day looks that are pink. Don't get me wrong. However, a lot of times on Valentine's Day, I don't want to look like I normally do, which is very bold and colorful. Some people might want to do that because they're used to more like neutral looks, but I personally think that something just a little bit like smoky and, you know, winged out is just so gorgeous for Valentine's Day. So if you like the way this looks and you want to see how it was created, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I already did one eye off camera just because I tried to do a look with the Norvina Volume 3, which I hate, FYI. I didn't realize it was so bad, and it's probably one of the worst formulas next to like the James Charles palette. I'm trying to love it, but I just don't. Anyway, so I had a bunch of pink staining. So I did one eye off camera. You can see how cute it is. And I'm gonna do this eye on camera for you guys. I'm just gonna start out with my Covergirl concealer. This is the True Blend Undercover Concealer in the shade M100. I'm mostly using this concealer just because I don't want to use my eye primer when I'm doing a tutorial at night. But I do recommend the ABH eye primer or the Urban Decay Primer Potion. So I would suggest just going in with any like neutral toned deep brown. You can go a little bit cooler tone because the eye color, the lid color that we use kind of has like some silvery gold sparkles in it, so it goes a little bit better if you've got something a little bit cooler tone and then maybe a little bit of warm tone blended out. You can use whatever of your choice, like the Soft Glam would be really good for this. However, I have a kind of palette that I'm trying to pan at the moment, so I've got some pans in here, but I'm going to mix the dark brown shade right here with the dark brown shade, where is it? Right here. This one's from the Natasha Denona Gold palette, and the one down here is from the Lunar Beauty Life's a Drag. They both kind of, the Lunar Beauty's more neutral to warm tone, and then the Natasha is more cool toned and a little bit deeper, so I'm just going to mix those two. And I'm using just a Sonia Kashuk fluffy brush for that. So you're just gonna pat out your eye primer and you're gonna start out on the outer corner and just kind of start to blend a little bit, start to create something. You can do a little bit more transition shades if you're maybe not as practiced or you don't feel as good with a dark brown, but I don't feel like doing all that extra work. So I'm just going to kind of start to wing it out. Then I'm going to go in with just the Lunar Beauty shade and kind of do that again. And then just the Natasha shade on the very outer corner. Then on the same brush, I just kind of wiped it off on my pants, because that's what I do. I'm going with this little warm tone shade right here. This is Canilla from the Colourpop and Iluvsarahii palette. I'm just going to use like one dibble dab of that. I only just a little bit, and I'm gonna blend just right over the top of this just to give it a little bit of warmth. And then the best part, the lid shade. This is the Lime Crime Lid Topper. This is in the shade Chocolate Diamond. It really is so nice. So my preferred method is to put this on the lid and then tap it out with a brush and then layer it one more time. I find that I can blend everything a little bit better that way. So that's what we're going to do here. And I also hate how nubby the little top is. The shape of it, you can hold it from here, but with my nails I feel like it's hard. So I just hold the very outer edge. So just beware of that. I'm just going to take this all over my eyelid. So I'm just gonna throw that on. Not super worried about where that's placed, because we're gonna blend it out. I don't want it to be a cut crease. Okay, one dip in. I'm just gonna go in with this BH, what is it? #7 brush from the Festival collection, I believe. And Just tap out that lid shade. Tap it into everything else. Again, I don't want it to be stark. I want it to kind of go everywhere. And then one more time, dip into here. The doe foot does hold a ton of product, so that's nice. But I'm just going to layer that on one more time to make sure I get all of the chocolate diamond that I need in my life, you know? And then just with that fluffy brush again, just tapping the like outer edges of that. Anyway, so that's all for the eye look. I mean, obviously we'll do, you know, lower lash line and stuff, but this, I did it the other day just kind of like messing around for something really easy, and I think this is perfect for like a date night, for something that's not, it's like smoky, but it's not like too smoky, it's not like scary smoky. So I think that this is like absolutely stunning, and I love everything about it. So white girl, so I'm gonna drink a White Claw. Nails, man. Oh, just got all over my phone. Now, for the skin, we all know I like very glowy, natural-ish skin. I don't like it to be too medium to full coverage. I normally prefer more sheer coverage, but I always have full coverage under eyes, so there's that. For my little primer, I'm just going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter for a Superstar Youth Glow in the shade 4. This is my favorite thing of all time. I'm mostly just going to focus this like on the high points of my face. Not even the high points, just the places I like to highlight, just for a little moment. I feel like if I run out of this during our no-buy, I don't think anything can like replace it for me, you know, like it's just that good. I'm just gonna use the same brush I used for my concealer on my eyes to blend it out. For foundation, I'm gonna use my ABH Luminous Foundation. This is in the shade 310C. This is in my year-long project pan. It's relatively new. I feel like I've used some of it, but I can't tell, like the sides don't go down, so I just don't know. I'm gonna use like maybe 2 pumps of that, which is plenty, but I feel that when I just throw it on, I normally do concealer first. Oh my god. Anyway, when I just pump it onto my face, I feel like there's like less coverage. I don't know what to say, but I'm just gonna kind of throw that on with a little like It Cosmetics foundation brush. This, I kind of thought this foundation would be like overhyped, just like the Norvina Volume palettes. I do like Volume 1, but Volume 3 sucks, and I haven't tried Volume 2, but I've heard that that one's kind of got a similar formula to Volume 3, and so I already know I don't like it. But I quite like this foundation. I think it is one of the best luminous foundations that I've found that is like has decent coverage, and it doesn't look like cakey, it doesn't crease around the mouth, things like that. So like I've got like enough coverage. I mean, you can still see redness and stuff, but like it ain't that big of a deal. For concealer, I'm gonna use my Colourpop Pretty Fresh in the shade Medium 90. I could go a hair lighter in this concealer. I'll probably use another really light concealer on top, just in the very inner corner, to kind of brighten my face up, but I like to do that after I bronze and stuff if I feel it's necessary. But this concealer oxidizes a little, so like so I don't really know why I'm highlighting the center of my face, force of habit, I guess. However, I love this concealer, and the Pretty Fresh tinted moisturizer is Fire Flame. However, it doesn't work with a brush, and I'm not getting up to wet a sponge when it's 10 o'clock at night, you know? I just don't know what to tell you. I'm lazy. Oh, this is a, the name's rubbed off. This is a BH brush. It's from the Rose Gold collection, I believe, so I really love these brushes. The Rose Gold collection and the marble are really good. So if you happen to need a brush that, BH is the way to go. I'm just kind of taking that like right up into my inner corner so we don't have like brown up in there. Also, this is like one of my last few days as a brunette. I'm like, I don't know. It's like the end of an era, I guess. Like come on. Like, I look pretty good. However, I wanted to go back blonde, so that's what we're going to do. We'll see what color I dye over it. We're going to try not to dye it for at least 2 months. Yeah, but if I don't, you'll see a tutorial, so I won't. Cream bronzer, I'm going to use the Milk Makeup bronzer stick. This is in the shade Baked. We are almost out of this bad dad. We also have the full size. But you've probably heard that story before, so once we use this up, we'll dig into the full size. I love this bronzer. I don't know what to say. It is, I'm going to hit the side of my nose a little. It's just fantastic in every way. I love it. Brush for the sides of my nose because I used a little bit too much. So. Also, I said on Twitter that I don't like the... I said that the Fenty Beauty gloss bombs are overrated. And I was correct in saying that, and I just don't need everybody on Twitter attacking me anymore because I don't know what to say, man. They're just... They smell and taste like the worst thing I've ever had on the planet. Oh my god. I don't know how people like the smell and taste of them. It like literally makes me sick to my stomach. However, I think the gloss formula is gorgeous. But when you've got Milani Keep It Full, I don't know why you want me to pay $18 hairs. Because Miss Rihanna created it. Like, I love you, Ree, but it's a lot. For powder bronzer, I'm going to go in with the Laura Geller Baked Body Frosting in the shade Tahitian Glow. This is also in my year-long project pan, and I think this is gorgeous, but I have, I just don't believe in myself enough that I'll actually use this up, because this is, like, how much product is in here? 0.85 ounces? Holy dicks. I don't know about that, guys. It's a powder bronzer, like... I can do like bronzer helmet, but I don't know how many bronzer helmets that I have to do to like use this up. That's a lot. Highlight, I'm gonna go in with my Colourpop light stick. This is in the shade Bullseye with a Z, B-U-L-Z. I love this thing so much. It's also my project pan. I've been using things in my project pan non-stop, and I love every moment of them. I'm glad with the things I've chosen. Sometimes it'd be nice to use a little something different, but it's okay because we're project panning and we've been doing really good on the no-buy. However, we did buy the Clionadh Cosmetics shadows, but those were our only exception to the no-buy. So if you do want to see a video on those, let us know. It may take about a month or so to get the order in because they are a very small indie brand. However, I'm so excited to get my hands on those shadows. So anyway, like, look at, bam, bam. And for blush, since this is in my project pan, I'm going to use it. However, I think I would use the shade Sweet Peach Peony over this one because it's a little bit more neutral and a little bit less coral. However, this is the Nudestix Nudies Bloom blush in the shade Tigerlilly Queen. It's like this bright peachy moment. Ooh, I got some crusties on there. Let me just wipe that off. Project pan. I'm going to take the same brush, Real Techniques 226, and I'm just going to and apply this on my cheeks. You guys know how much I love this blush. It makes your cheeks wet. It's so beautiful and glossy. Yes, my hair gets stuck in it when the wind blows. However, I do not care. When it makes your cheeks look like that, I have no room to complain about nothing. It looks so good on like bare skin too. Oh, if you were one of those people that didn't have redness, because I have a ton of redness, so like blush on bare skin isn't really the move because like I'm naturally very blushed. These would be stunning. For the lower lash line, I'm going to go back in with those two dark browns that we used and just smudge them out, smoke them out. I'm going to use this gold shade. This is from the Natasha Denona Gold palette as well. It is like the most beautiful, like sparkly. It's kind of like Dose of Colors Just a Kiss, but like more gold, less like icy, I guess. This one's a little bit deeper of a gold. However, it is in my project pan, so we're going to use her. This has got to be one of my favorite Natasha shades to have ever graced this earth. It's just to die for, and it cannot pick up on camera, which is just a tragedy. It really is just so pretty. For brows, you know the drill, just hit it with a little bit of tinted brow gel for me. I'd probably use soap, and I might fill them in a little bit with like the MAC Shape and Shade brow pen. But that brow pen's really expensive. And I don't want to use it up. However, I don't use it all the time. I do typically just use like a dip brow gel or a tinted brow gel. This just happens to be my favorite one at the moment because they discontinued my favorite Maybelline one over a year ago, and I'm still not over it even in the slightest. So Maybelline, fucking bring the other brush back, because they have the same formula. They changed the brush, and the old brush doesn't fit in the new packaging. All right, we tried already out of desperation. Why? For lips, I'm going to use the Colourpop So Juicy Gloss. This is in the shade Chinchilla. You can add like a nude lip. I don't know if I'll do like a liner and stuff because we'll go out to eat, and I do this thing where I always just overline my lips to like a disgusting point where it's really hard to keep up with. So I don't know if I'll do all of that, but I probably will because I really like the kind of 80s 90s like dark lip, like outer, oh my god, dark lined lips and a very nude center. So I don't know, we'll see. But you could pair this with pretty much any lip you wanted to. Like if you wanted to do a really, you know, pink lip, you could. If you wanted to do a very like a red lip or something, you could. So that's the good thing about this look, is it's super easy peasy. Lastly, I'm just gonna add a bit of mascara. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I'm not gonna wear lashes tonight. I probably will on Valentine's Day, and I don't know if I'll do this look because in theory I'd like to do something that like my boyfriend would be like, oh, you look beautiful and like natural and like stunning, but in reality I'll probably do like a giant bright pink blown out smoky eye or like blue. I don't know what to say. It's just who I am. This is for our chill girls. If you wanted to make this even more smoky, you could put like a dark brown liner in the waterline. I wouldn't suggest a black just because I kind of think it strays from like the overall theme. If you want to make it a little bit lighter, brighter, you could add a nude waterline, something like that. Just kind of tweak it to your own personal preference, but I personally think this look is just really pretty. It's really like sexy, you know, it's just really cute. I like everything about it. It's just so simple. It takes 2 minutes. Yeah, I just love everything about it. You can, if you're wearing anything, you know, showy, you can highlight your chest and stuff. I'm not gonna go through all that, but you know, here's the finished look, and I hope you guys liked it. If you did, go ahead and like and subscribe to our channel and comment down below if you have any plans for Valentine's Day. If you're single, if you're Jay chillin', let us know. No judgment. I mean, this is my 4th, I think, Valentine's Day with my boyfriend, but I was single all through high school, so I had to catch up. And Vic's got her first Valentine's Day with a guy this Valentine's Day, so that's gonna be nice. But yeah, let us know your plans. How do you feel about the look? Are you gonna do anything fun, you know? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.